It's been a while, and I think I've just needed some time just to be me. And I don't know where to start, so I've brought my cards and I'm gonna let them decide what we're gonna talk about. Just help me get started again. And I think I've had a lot to say and then nothing. It's kind of weird and me not saying anything at all. I have pulled a card, haven't turned it around yet. I think my energy levels are still weird, going up and down, and in the last 2 weeks of December 2025, I was very tired, and I had a week where I meditated over 24 hours in that week just to do everyday stuff like eating. And then on December 31st, New Year's Eve, I was by myself and actually really content and happy about that. It felt right for me, and I was just reflecting and writing and happy. It was a nice evening, and it's been a long time since being alone when I know a lot of other people are gathering, meeting up, doing something together, where I haven't felt left out or alone. I just felt, content and alive and just happy to be me and spending time with myself. And I would say January has been a good month. It has also been a hard month. It's going up and down with all the energy, but I feel like I have been happy. I was reminded that even people I haven't talked to for years, they're still thinking about me, and some of them reached out, and that has just meant the world to me. And I have been prioritizing painting. This week I've painted 6 out of 7 days, and that's amazing. That hasn't happened in, I don't know. I don't actually think I've ever painted 5 or 6 days out of a week. That's wild. And I feel that I light up. I feel myself being more myself. And I think that is also because I've been more honest, both with myself and my needs. I said no to a lot of things in December because my energy wasn't there. I said no to others to say yes to me. And I feel like I've gotten better and better at it, but I've set my expectations for myself down. And that is freeing. When I do that, I find that I can actually do more. I have the word in Danish, and it's a handleplan. I don't think I can directly translate it, but it's a weekly planner where I set a goal and I say what it is, how much I'm gonna do it, when, and how many times, and then how likely is it that I'm gonna do it. And the thing, it could be, I'm gonna paint this week, and how much is like 10, at least 10 minutes, for example. And then the when, I often set a day or 2 or 3, however many times, corresponding with the times I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I actually do it on the day I've set the intention to do it, sometimes I don't. And then maybe I say 1 to 2 times, and then how likely is it that I'm gonna do it. And it needs to be 7 or higher, or else I have set the goal too high, and then I need to lower my expectations so I can put it on a 7 or higher. And putting the bar down means I've done more. And also this week I've had more energy than I've had in a long time. And yeah, I think, I was talking about me being more honest, and I'm searching for English words again. I don't know. I'm gonna try to rephrase what I was going to say to make sense, but because my energy levels are generally low, I need help to take care of myself, to do a lot of practical things, but also at the moment it's my parents who are providing for me financially. And where am I going with this? The plan this January was for me to go to an internship to kind of find out where my energy levels are in the work in a work environment, so that I might get out there again or find out how I could be helped. I hope this makes sense. I feel so confused in my head. But I was honest about how my energy was, and it really hadn't been that good. And that sounds weird because I'm saying I feel good. I think this is part of why I haven't been filming, because I haven't really found out the words how to articulate it yet. And yeah, I've been feeling better, but my bitter is that I have most days meditated less than 3 hours to be able to do normal stuff. And I have been able to do stuff beside just eating and meditating and basic survival stuff. I have been able to paint. And as I say that, I get that there's still a part of me that feels the need to justify when I feel better, because I'm afraid that people will think that I'm able to do stuff that other people my age just naturally can do. And that's the thing about the internship. The trying, the finding out what my capabilities are in the work environment. And I told them that I was gonna try, or actually that was what I was thinking, but then I had, wow. Yeah, maybe you don't need to know all this, but I'm talking. My thought going into the meeting had been to just try the internship, because that's kind of part of the process to get forward. But I also knew that I would probably need to call in sick along the way, even though I would only be out 1 hour a week. I think the reason I don't want to talk about it is because when I talk about that, my energy drops really low. But I found out that maybe there was some other things we could try beforehand to assess my functioning levels just in the daily setting before doing an assessment in the work environment. Yeah. And I guess that's the plan now. I'm also kind of having an inner dialogue about what is things that I have where it's my ego telling me not to tell things, or if it's something that maybe just should be kept private. And I think that's also why I haven't shared for a while, because there's a lot of stuff going on in my life that's something I'm trying to figure out whether I want it to be private, just because I don't need to share everything here, and I know that, but I also know that the things we don't share, we can feel alone with those things. And I think that's also why I want to share my experience about things, because all the things that are hard to talk about, and because it's hard to talk about, people don't talk about it, then people feel alone in the things they are experiencing, and then they don't talk about it, and then it's dividing us instead of pulling us together, feeling like we are not alone. And I think I've felt really alone in these years, being exhausted, and I also feel like when I am in a better period of time, I don't really want to talk about it, because I don't want to bring myself down. But I also know it's okay to feel those feelings, and yeah, I am kind of being in the duality of being pulled in different directions. Yeah, that's yeah, weird and good and all different kinds of emotion, thoughts. Thinking about me saying I don't know what to talk about, I need to draw the cards, and just drawing the cards made me open up and talking about some things. And I think I might listen to this first, because I feel right now it haven't made that much sense, but sometimes it's just in my head, it doesn't make sense, and when I hear it afterwards, I'm like, that's okay. But I feel like this is quite messy. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to it and then find out if it makes sense. I'm probably gonna post it anyway. But there was a card, and I'm gonna take that now. It's kind of funny. It's yes. So I was just about to say it's not that much of a topic for this, but it kind of is anyways. I felt like it was a yes for me to do this video. It's a yes card. Just say yes. Yes, 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 yes. I've been really scared about, yeah, almost everything, because the exhaustion has made a lot of things seem scary. going for a walk if I got too exhausted to go home, but also being scared of not going because then I would lose all of my muscles, so I wouldn't be able to walk, and being scared of both options in or multiple options in almost every scenario in everything. So being scared to say yes to things, and I'm getting a little emotional hiding it behind a smile. And yeah, I've got some, well, I've got an offer that I really want to say yes to, and I have been scared. I guess I'm still a little scared because it's something that even just thinking about it, it makes me so happy. And I think it's because of that offer that I've got some more energy lately, painting more, because I have had that yes feeling, happiness. And it might sound weird, why is it bad to feel happy? It's not, but when I feel better or when I feel happy, I feel as though sometimes I feel as though it takes away from me being sick or having an illness. That is what you say, yeah. As though it is not okay, or if people see me having fun or being happy, then they won't take me seriously with the level of support I actually need. So sometimes, instead of saying no to things because I'm saying yes to me, I may be saying no to things out of fear, or yeah, fear of what other people might think, or fear of what I think other people might think. Yes. Yes. So I think it's something for me, probably also you, if you're watching. It's a yes, a saying yes to things that light you up. Sometimes they might not make logical sense, but your heart is just saying, yes, this is what I want. Then I would suggest you try to do it if it's possible for you. And I know in this case, I am already taking steps to saying yes, and I am ready to say yes, but there's also some things to this offer that is going to test me, very much. I know it's gonna be a challenge to get there. But I think it's something that's gonna be good for me. And I feel like I'm sounding really cryptic, and it's not to be cryptic, it's just this is something that I feel like I just need to keep this to myself for however long I need to, because I just need my own energy and not worry about what others might think or not think. And then I'll practice not caring about that at another time. Yeah. But if you're thinking about doing something that seems a little wild, a little crazy, something that might not be logical, but your heart or your soul is calling you, it's probably because it's a good thing to say yes. And we might not know what's gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna be really challenging, but we grow from challenges. And maybe it's just gonna be amazing, and that's wonderful too. I think we need, or at least I need, to be more courageous and trust that happiness is a blessing, and it's not something you should ever be feeling like you need to hide. Just as every other emotion, you're allowed to be sad as well. You're allowed to be angry. But I will also say with anger, there's a difference being aggressive and then being healthily angry, using the anger to set boundaries, to keep them, to tell when something is not okay, and then being aggressive and shouting, yelling. I would say that's probably something that that need to be worked on if that's happening a lot. But anger shouldn't be pushed down either. It should be expressed, and yeah, that's something to work on as well. I'm reading a book on anger right now. That's why all these thoughts coming up. It's a Danish book. Den vigtige vrede. The important anger. Yes, that's a direct translation. I don't think it's in English, or that it has been translated to English. But yeah, say yes and have a great day. You're doing well. Bye.